It was the night before Heistmas, and all through the city, people shuffled through rainy streets, alone and chilly. No heat in the drums, no food in our hands, all because the corpse just don't give a damn. But from the rooftops there came such a clatter, I ran up the fire escape to see what was the matter. When what to my tired eyes should see, St. Nikki and her Fringes standing in front of me. A bundle of goods hung on her back, like a peddler just opening her pack. She gave me food and goods and toys to play, and with a wink and a nod went on their way. And all the bad little corpses lie awake in their beds, wondering if St. Nikki will come for their heads. And as the Fringers take off, late into the night, Merry Heistmas to all, and to all a good fight.
We got some Chaos Inc. We got some Neon Trails. And so the first one on the show tonight is Caleb, who's going to be playing Mix again from last year's episode. He is the game runner for Neon Trails and one of our cast members on Chaos Incorporated. Caleb, Merry Heistmas.
Hi, everybody. Happy Merry.
You don't exist right now, by the way.
Set something on fire. Roast chestnuts on it. Have a cookie.
I've never had roasted chestnuts. Are they any good?
I don't know. It's in the song.
Only if you have an open fire. It's if you open fire.
Oh, if you open fire. Well, I'm sure you'll open fire tonight. Next up, one of the castmates on Neon Trails and my co-creator of IDENTECO, it's the Mallo Man playing Strix.
Hi! I'm not playing Strix, I'm playing Skritch.
Skritch.
I'm one of the elves. Thank you for joining us tonight. A little bit of housekeeping. Because it is our Merry Heistmas episode, as we do many times throughout the year, any bits, donations, and subs tonight will be going to St. Jude for children cancer research. So please drop them all in there and stuff like that. We do a yearly donation to St. Jude to help out kids with cancer, because let's be honest, no kid should ever have to suffer from that, ever. So we love you. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we're going to put on a hell of a chaotic show for you. So thank you.
Rounding up more from our Neon Trails cast, we have Lauren, who's playing Annie G.
Oh, hi! How's it going, guys? I'm super excited to be here. Chaos is my life, and I'm ready to be enabled. Also, happy holidays and all that crap.
And next up, we have Ethan playing Errickson. He put a picture in there earlier, and it looked like The Witcher with an assault rifle. So that's your picture, so you can all picture what he looks like.
You know what? Now I don't even have to describe my character, because that's not inaccurate. Hey, how's it going, everybody?
And last but certainly not least, it is Kaylee, who normally plays Shawn on Chaos Incorporated, is joining us tonight playing Gnarly again.
What am I supposed to do all these little dice? I mean, this one only has 10 sides, Alex. I mean, what am I supposed to do? That's half the sides. Caleb, it feels like being Zed.
Oh, no.
I'm not supposed to cry at Christmas.
It's not Christmas if you don't cry.
Too real.
There we go.
Sad now.
That's okay.
All right, with all of those lovely introductions out of the way, we're going to jump right into it. It is Christmas Eve, 2099, and you are enjoying your time in the SeaTac Metroplex, and you are walking down the streets of Renton, the Renton district, toward the Giants Causeway Irish Bar. The freezing rain and sleet, right, because it's Seattle, so we can't have white Christmases, is drenching you as you walk down the back alleys toward the bar, looking forward to the warmth that will be inside.
Will you walk faster, Gnarly? Stop.
Okay.
Stop checking every single box for stuff.
Okay. That last dumpster had a perfectly good glow. It just needs to be recharged. You don't even know.
That's blood. That's not anything other than blood.
It'll wash off. Here, I found a bagel too for you.
Ew!
What? It's only been gnawed on by a rat or two. You should be fine.
Is that wait? Is that from the Windy Bagel Company?
Yeah.
Oh well, maybe.
Here you go.
Okay, fine. But I'm gonna warm it up in the microwave first, so it kills the germs.
Hey, I do not have germs. I washed my hands this morning.
That was yesterday.
No, it was this morning after our number 2 seed. You're always on about wash your hands, wash your hands.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Why do you do this to me?
It's because we're going to a bar. I mean, it's only 2 p.m. This is kind of unnatural.
Yeah, and we're gonna meet our friends who we haven't seen for like a year.
That's true.
You've got to be nice, and you should have clean hands for hugs
always nice.
and handshakes.
I am always nice. Me and the bat, we're always nice.
That is.
We knock people unconscious nicely.
Errickson and
Yes.
Annie, you see Mix and Gnarly arguing their way down the street as you stand outside the double doors. The Giant's Causeway is a huge 2-story Irish bar right on one of the main drag corners near where there's a bunch of aerospace plants. It's a working class bar, very, very frequently, very heavily frequented by kind of like lower and mid-tier mercs. You smell wonderful, like just deep, meaty smells coming from the inside as you see Mix and Gnarly approach.
Okay, look, they're waiting for us. Shush. Shh.
Hey, y'all!
Hey.
Hey! Oh my gosh, it's been so. And oh my god, Annie, you've gotten taller.
I'm still 6'2", same as before, but I do appreciate you giving me such a compliment, Love Bug. You are just the sweetest.
I mean, it's hard to tell. 5 inches shorter. I mean, if you look at Mix is tiny. So I mean, it's always. I'm comparing you to Mix. That's the problem. So I'm sorry. It was so good to see you, and she gives you a big hug.
Well, I am delighted to see you too. I am upset I have seen none of y'all for dinner this whole year. My home is always open to y'all. Come on in.
We've just been really busy. I'm sorry. Hey, Errickson, how are ya?
He just raises his half-empty beer to you and kills it, and then sets it down and moves on to the next one that's already there.
So we have some catching up to do. Let's get out of this rain and see if we can match drinks.
We go
You
inside.
walk into the bar, and the smell of roasting beef and whiskey and beer assaults your nostrils as you enter the door with a blast of hot air because they've turned on the warmers. It's warm in there, especially coming out of the like 36-degree sleety outside. It is a stark difference.
Ooh.
As you enter, you see the proprietor of the bar. Her name is Sherry. She looks over. She's like, Mix, Gnarly, you brought friends.
Oh, these are bestest friends. You're gonna love them. This is Annie, and that one there who's probably running a tab. That's Errickson.
Hey, Sherry.
See, that's the third glass I've seen in his hand in the past 30 seconds.
Yeah, he walked in here about 5 minutes ago and ordered a bunch and then walked outside.
He does that.
I knew I was gonna need them.
She's like, so, don't tell anybody, but, and she pulls out a big, like slides a big bowl over. She goes, Jimmy made his custom eggnog again.
Ooh.
I lost two whole days last time I had that.
It was less the eggnog and more hitting your head when you fell after drinking the eggnog, but okay.
Potato, tomato, it's okay. Mix, liven up a little bit. It's Christmas Eve.
You're right. More of that beef I smell.
Is that what that is?
It's going in the shepherd's pie, and you four look like you are freezing and could use some.
Is it real beef? Because I've never smelt real beef before.
It's the real stuff. He had it brought in.
Ooh.
Christmas fucking miracle.
She goes, you're not fucking lying. She goes,
wait,
4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, 2 for Errickson.
He is a big boy. All
Double
those
order.
muscles.
She goes, soda bread on the side?
Oh,
course.
please. And Gnarly's like reaching behind the bar to grab like eggnog beer mugs for the eggnog.
Sherry slaps your hand. I will get it. I will get it. You
She's trying to help.
Do you want Michelle to throw you out again? Stop it.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of hot, honestly.
Be nice.
It was nice. I didn't say anything about it. Thank you for the soda bread. That's really good.
So we'll get our drinks and we will toast to old friends catching up after a long time apart. Cheers and clinky clink.
The eggnog is deep and super creamy, and boy, does it have a kick on the back end.
Ooh, boy, howdy.
Like a burn on the inside of the throat as it goes down.
Oh,
Errickson is just taking a sip of the eggnog and following it with some of the whiskey that's in his other glass.
that's definitely gonna put hair on your feet. Ooh.
And as soon as the shepherd's pie arrives, Errickson has absolutely no decorum and just hunches over the bowl and is eating, taking the bread, just dipping it in, just as if it's his first and last meal.
As she brings out the orders of shepherd's pie, the mashed potatoes at the top are steaming as they've come fresh out of the serving tray. There's like a little bit of melted cheese on top. The green beans are plump and thick. Peas and carrots infuse it, and the beef, you can tell it's real beef.
Errickson just grabs the spoon, takes a bite, immediately regrets it, and just opens his mouth as the mashed potatoes just fall back out. And when everyone looks at him, just, it's hot.
Yeah, that's what happens when you cook things in a 400-degree oven.
Oh,
They broil this, mate. Yeah, you gotta let it cool a little bit.
And then you take the spoonful, you go,
Yep.
yeah, that's what we do. It's real good.
I mean, the bread was a good idea though, because the bread gets more surface area.
This is good, Sherry. Thank you.
Going into the science of how heat.
It's at this point that Annie G takes her fork or spoon or whatever she was given. Well, I do declare, y'all, you are fun to watch. You are just a hoot. And she's going to reach over to your shepherd's pie and she's going to put her fork in the top of it to let it vent. Now, sugar, you just let that cool off there and you won't have any problems burning that tongue of yours, all right? And she's going to pat you on the shoulder. My God. Thank you so much for having us. This is the best meal I've had all year.
I'm sure it's. I lean over. Not good as your sandwiches.
Oh my God, sugar, you're my favorite.
I didn't want anyone else to hear it.
Just between you and me.
What'd you say?
What?
It was nothing. They were just talking about who's their favorites.
No.
Yeah, I like Annie's sandwiches.
Spoiler, it's neither you and me.
Not surprised.
Well, if
Yeah.
y'all would come by every now and again, you'd know how good my damn sandwiches are now, wouldn't you? Mm-hmm.
I don't know where you live.
I gave you the. You don't get.
I
Never mind, y'all.
drove.
It shuts
I
your mouth
drove
to be
last
true.
time.
You forgot me at the gas station.
You locked yourself in the bathroom.
I did not lock myself in the bathroom. I passed out in the bathroom, I will have you know, and you left without me.
You were leaning against the door because I tried to open the door and it didn't open.
What? I passed out against the door. You know, if you weren't such a namby-pamby little person, you could have opened the door. I only weigh 4 stone. I think that's right. I don't know anymore. What do stones weigh? Yeah, something like that.
Depends on the stone, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, stones are heavier now. It's the future.
Michelle walks over, takes one look at Gnarly and goes, I don't want to toss you out, so be good.
Are you sure?
told her-
I really did like it last time.
Now, but I did bring you something from home, Gnarly. Christmas crackers. Poppers.
Oh,
Ooh.
You're my favorite. You know that, Michelle, right?
So he puts a little basket of the Christmas crackers, little poppers, on the table.
Oh,
Oh, I used to have these growing up.
It makes a little.
I'll
holy
pick one
shit,
up.
I didn't know it did that.
You're supposed to do it with some.
Oh, shit.
I do the one that's like you pull the
That
string and the confetti pops out all over everybody's shepherd pie.
Errickson takes out the little paper crown that's inside of it and puts it on and just gets back to digging into the shepherd's pie.
Hail to the king, Errickson. You really pull that off.
And we will keep eating and enjoying company with each other.
The cook knocked it out of the park with this shepherd's pie. You are feeling satisfied. You could feel after ditching your coats and stuff, you could feel the warmth coming down. And you are no longer feeling that like damp, dank cold that is the outside.
So Annie, her hair is long and purple, and she has like 6 or 7 braids tied into a ponytail. She undoes her ponytail and lets her braids come out in front of her, and she undoes the top button of her jeans. Ugh, I don't know about y'all, but I need a fucking nap.
Yeah. Hey. Oi. Over here. Well, I mean,
For what? What are we doing?
Again?
What?
She. I don't know. She fell out of a plane last time. But like, she almost landed on Mix.
No, she landed in a dumpster, like at the end of the street.
Right, but you were in the alley.
You were too.
Right. But they weren't aiming at me. They were aiming at you.
All right. So
Oh yeah, and then we got her the rest of the way there. Once we took care of the broken bones, and there was the whole thing. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I ran out of those light bulbs. Can I have some of your light bulbs? Well, I need some of them. Mallo, by the way, we have a report that they cannot hear you. All right. Oh, Annie, Errickson, this is Skritch.
Yes. Hi. Skritch. Nice to meet you.
Skritch, I am horrible with names. You know that. I forgot where Annie lived, and Mix drove me there.
yeah.
So allegedly.
Oh, you were asleep half the time, but I definitely drove you there.
Right. See, I caught you. I was asleep. in the bathroom.
That's not what we're talking about. Stay on topic. Stay on task.
Skritch is confused.
That's normal. So, hey, so there's someone we work for every once in a while.
Like once a year.
Yeah, usually around this time. What are you two doing? I know we're here to catch up, but you want to run a job real fast?
With the like a half a mouthful and a sopping piece of bread still in his hand, just without even looking up, just staring straight at the shepherd's pie. What's the pay?
Well, I mean, it's... Yeah, we didn't ask last time. We got some really cool explosives. And there were some burning things. We got to just fuck up shit. It was amazing. It was the best Christmas ever.
Well, we have to, we've got to deliver toys tonight, and we've got to get her back before then. So it's kind of the Christmas spirit. Does that count? And he's like patting his pockets, like looking for anything for like payment.
Yeah, you could just give him one of the red ones. I bet he'd love one of the red ones.
Oh, sugar, it'll be all right. We'll take care of it, I'm sure, won't we? Won't we now? And she's just gonna, she just flicks, she's got these vintage tinsel earrings with like little bells on them with a little red bow on it. The Christmas spirit is calling.
Yes, very much so. The Bratva took her.
Oh.
The bratwurst? We just had shepherd's pie. You should try some of this. It's really good.
We
It's real big.
Afterwards.
I don't know if it'll be here. That's limited edition. Can we get it to go for Skritch, please?
I don't know what limited edition means when it comes to food, but like...
It's rare. You can't get it again. She only once a year.
Sherry brings it over. She goes, in a bowl, she goes, if you're assaulting a Bratva stronghold, you're probably going to want to eat and plan what you're going to do. So eat and plan. It's at that point that Skritch kind of pulls out like a piece of paper, and it's like very crudely drawn of the area and stuff. And he just like puts it down on the bar. He's like, here, we go here. And he's pointing to like a house.
That's a perfectly good plan. Look, it's on the lake. It's on the lake. We could roast marshmallows afterwards. Whew, shouldn't have had that fourth eggnog.
Wait, hold on. I saw Errickson raising his hand. We should be polite. Good classroom manners. Yes, Errickson.
Oh, I just wanted another shepherd's pie.
Oh.
Sherry nods at you and brings out another one.
All right.
And Errickson will also grab like the empty beer glasses and use them to pin down corners of the paper that Skritch brings out. Stands up, and now you can see that he's about 6 feet tall. He's got, sandy blonde hair that goes down into white guy dreads. A scruffy blonde beard that is, dripping with the juices from the shepherd's pie that he just wipes off as he leans over. No pay, huh? Just for fun and for the spirit of it.
Maybe we can steal some shit.
Oh, yeah. She won't care if we steal shit.
Promise me a few kills and I'm in.
He pulls out several pipe bombs from his coat pocket and he goes, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Last year I blew some guy's arm off with my shotgun. It was great.
And we stole one of those little carts. That was kind of good. Oh, hang on. I gotta go to the loo. I'll be right back. And
pull your hair back.
That's what the buns are for. And she points up, and she has like her hair is dyed like electric blue and pulled up into two like puff buns. It's like it's so it doesn't get in the vomit. Learned the lesson last year. I'll be right back. Plus, I just got OP. She walks off.
Definitely gonna puke.
So
All right.
Skritch kind of starts pointing to this, like, on the lake. There's this bigger house that he's kind of like circled in what looks like lipstick, or could be like crayon. You don't know. And there's like a road, and then a smaller kind of area, and then there's a larger sort of area. So this lake's got like this big, kind of island in the middle of it, and these two bridges kind of hop the sort of piece to it. And then you kind of see like a little bit of a building plan that's also written in lipstick or crayon. You're not entirely sure. That's got rough, like, door here, door here, door here kind of thing. But that's about as far as it's gone.
Errickson pulls his glow out and snaps a picture of both things that you put out while asking, security?
They're gangbangers, so I mean, yeah.
Any idea how many? Details?
10. Let's go with 10. Listen, I just got a phone call.
Who called you? Did Nikki call you, or did the gang call you?
No, it was Sadiq. It was one of those elves. He's been captured too. Yeah, it's bad.
Elves.
I feel like this timeline is a little confusing, but we should probably just forge ahead.
Well, okay, so, and then he kind of like sits down and really tries to concentrate, and he goes, okay, so here's what happened. So they were trying to get into this house, and then they were taken hostage, and then Sadiq got out, or it was Colin. I can't quite remember which one. One of them called me, and right as he was trying to tell me...
The names are super similar.
Yes. And, like... So right as they would get it, then I heard him go... And then the line went dead.
Okay.
That is not a good sound.
No. And like he doesn't have his reindeer either or any of that right now. So like we gotta get him back, because otherwise we're not gonna be able to get the toys out that we stole.
All right. Do we have a boat or a plane or a helicopter available to us? How are we getting there?
I mean, we could steal a boat.
I ain't got none of them fancy air transports, but I do have wheels on the ground if you need that.
What if we did from both ways?
About this time, Gnarly walks back up to the table. He's like, "What we doing both ways?" Hey, look, Mix.
Not
I washed my hands.
Mix, go ahead and make me. Mix,
wet.
go ahead and make me a intelligence check.
Of course they were. I washed them.
Just intelligence or tactics or
Tactics is fine. However you want to do it.
Plain if
good.
you were hung with a new rope. I swear.
tactics
your hands,
gives
don't
me a
wash your hands.
21.
There is a seaplane port about 2 miles from where you are right now.
Oh, Annie, can you
Lou's
fly a
down
plane?
there.
Shh. Annie, can you fly a plane?
Well, I've flown a copter once before, but it crashed. But
Not your
I
fault.
always wanted to try again. And you know what? I am pretty lucky with these here get to and froms. So I'll give it a shot. My best shot.
Okay. So down the road a bit, there's a parking lot for boats or planes that are boats. We can go there and take one of those and then fly over there and land on the water by the house.
Well, I do think that's a mighty fine idea. All in the spirit of Christmas and justice, because the good shall receive their gifts.
Yeah.
So
Okay, we go.
once we land, are we going to be like
like breaking people's kneecaps until we get Nikki back?
We can only hope.
Oh, that'll mean count me in.
Yeah, that.
You all know that when Skritch describes Bratva, it's a Russian crime syndicate.
Mm-hmm.
And they are known for being particularly nasty.
And we are at a disadvantage. How?
Just letting you know.
It was a pretty nasty crew.
Well, I mean, we're kind of out.
Am I talking to the jukebox? Is that what just happened to me? What is in that eggnog?
Who are you talking to?
It's this
Hearing
thing.
voices again?
It was playing music at me. It was weird.
And one of our members celebrates washing their hands, and another knows how to get to and from. We're going to die, but we're going to have fun doing it.
We didn't last time.
Yeah,
We're
we are.
fine.
As far as you know, we're immortal, Mix and I.
That helps me a lot.
It's like an aura. As long as you're near us in the radius, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Unless you piss us off, then we're probably gonna kill you.
No.
Now,
No, not me. Nope. We're nice. We'll play nice.
Errickson,
Yeah, but you don't piss me off. I mean, you
Errickson
make
does.
wonderful sandwiches.
have a moment where when you say kill you myself, he just looks up from what he was doing and just keeps chewing while just dead eye contact towards you.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Gnarly is like looking like 2 inches over your head, kind of like a little unfocused.
Okay. So we can go get a plane. We'll fly over to this place on the map. And
We'll bust some heads and get Nikki free.
Yeah.
figure out the rest as we get there. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's take one more drink before we go.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can.
Sherry walks over and goes, one last eggnog for the road.
Just in case.
But
Just in case we
She
go.
goes,
and a free
she goes-
gift.
Have fun fighting the gangsters.
Yep.
To defeat in the bratwurst.
Well, if we're gonna go kill some fuckers, here's a toast. Here's to you, here's to me, best of friends will always be. And if we should ever disagree, then fuck you and here's to me.
Here, well-spoken Boos.
I'm gonna go get my kid.
Bruce Errickson. Booskin. I shouldn't have had that fourth one.
Go throw up.
Skritch
I
is
do
going to
not throw
start
up.
kind of like walking out of the bar because Skritch is not old enough to drink. So,
Gnarly follows you.
okay. So we're
Kinda
going to make our
mumbling
way
around.
down to this seaplane parking lot, basically, for it. Anybody know how to hotwire one of these things?
Yeah, I can do that. It's just like falling off a car.
So the area
Right.
you're looking at is about a mile and a half north of you. You grab your kit and head up that way. Being that it's Christmas Eve, the parking lot is nearly empty. It's a large triangle-shaped parking lot with places where you could do that. They've got a boat launch. The marina has yachts of all sizes from 30 to about 150 feet. And then off to one side is a row of 5 seaplanes. The marina has steel fencing around the exterior portion. There's a chip-fed gate on the southeast side of it.
Can I try to pick the lock to get in there?
It's a chip lock, so it's not picking. You'd have to spoof it.
Oh.
Do
That
you have
makes-
electronics?
I do.
And also, somebody else just raised their hand too.
That I had it as well. If y'all need some help, but you got it, Shug. Keep going.
Yeah, I can give it a shot.
Give me an electronics check.
Well, that's good. While that's going on, Gnarly is currently tagging one of the yachts that is
You have to
nearby.
get
It
through
just
the
says
gate to
"Eat
get
rich."
to the yacht.
Okay, then that's a rowboat.
Does
It's a yacht
Mi-
to her.
Mix has spiderweb cyber. Does that count for this?
No.
Okay. Then that is a 22.
You hear the lock click as you short it, and you hear the gate silently swing open.
Ooh. Mix is always pleasantly surprised when things they do work well. So, let's go.
And when the thing comes open, Skritch throws both hands above his head and goes, "We're coming for you!" And just starts running towards one of the seaplanes.
As Skritch does this, Errickson would like to, with your permission, Mallo, as you start running forward, just snag him and pull him back.
But I feel like when you do that, his legs just keep going in the air as you like pick him up and pull him back.
And because he showed up a little late because he had to get kitted out, you now see that Errickson is also wearing pretty decent armor, medium armor, has a assault or a battle rifle, and also has a sword strapped across his back. And as pulls you back, he just levels the gun and starts stalking forward.
Slightly slow on the take up. Just as you grab Skritch, caught up in the moment, Gnarly is also like, "We're coming for you!" and tears off, kind of staggering down the thing.
I apologize for Gnarly, I guess. I'm sorry.
I can't promise they'll live.
That's no different from every day.
All right.
And yeah, well, let's go towards one of the planes, keeping an eye out for security and see what happens.
Is anybody here a hacker?
Mix kind of is. They just don't have a tech head.
I got hoolie tools.
I'm good with electronics and engineering, so I can fake it.
You see cameras.
I can see them.
We can identify that those
I
indeed.
know that those probably are watching me.
Oh, I'll spray paint them then.
Those are, in fact, cameras.
And as
Wow.
No, I start spray painting cameras.
and Errickson, who was, clocking them and trying to stay out of their arc, sees as just Gnarly goes up and just starts spray painting them, and once again the rifle just lowers. I'm going to die.
It's one professional and four absolute psychopaths. Yeah.
I mean, he's a sociopath, but he's a professional.
Yeah.
So
Professional sociopath.
there's one very large seaplane that looks like it's meant to seat about 20. The rest of them seat between 6 and 8.
I'll look over at Skritch. How much stuff did we have to bring with us for Nikki? Like, was there a lot of stuff that we have to take with us, or just a little bit of stuff?
We should probably take the big one, just in case we have a Rob with us.
Oh yeah, good. All right.
Yeah, we should take that one.
Okay. Let's try to figure out how to get into the big one.
Alrighty then. She's gonna put her fingers together and tent them forward, cracking them. Then she's gonna wipe her hands on her knees, which you can now see her jeans have like engine oil all over the knees and the thighs. And she is gonna walk forward. Well, it's a lot larger than my scoots. She's gonna slap her hand on the side of it, but I reckon she'll run just fine. If we can figure out how to get inside of her.
Yeah. So what do we have to do to try to hack in, pick our way in.
The door is locked again. It's a chip-fed lock, so you can spoof it.
Who likes fucking with shit? And she's gonna back away.
Oh, hey.
Wait. Don't hit it yet. Let me try it. Wait, hold on. As we've been sitting here screwing around, have there been any like security guards or anything? If I take a quick look around, do I see a security guard's shack or somewhere?
Give me a perception check.
13.
May Errickson also make that simply because Errickson would 100%. That's all he does is keep watch. He's not dealing with the electronics.
Give you that.
I'd like to not make that roll because I'm currently spraying Eat the Rich on the side of the plane with a very, very, actually a really well done artistic rendition of like a dollar, like a soul symbol with like a bite mark taken out of it.
Mixed it better.
I do love myself some art.
It's not as good as like your food, which is art unto itself. Let me just put it that way.
What'd you get for your perception there, Errickson?
Mix rolled better. I only got an 11.
You're doing great.
Okay. Who's spoofing the lock?
I can give it a try, or I can roll to assist if Annie thinks they can do better.
I can go ahead and give it a good old try now. Mm-hmm.
This is your comfort zone, Greaser.
It really, really is. But I didn't want to make y'all feel like you weren't helping. Is this electronics engineering?
Yep, electronics.
Okay. That is a 26.
Oh yeah, that's more than enough. You hear the side door of the seaplane click open, and you step up into the pilot seat.
She flings her purple braids over her shoulders. Well, y'all just grease it up for me. With
Go
sweet, sweet
teamwork.
words. Shall we?
Everybody in.
Shotgun!
And he's just gonna run and jump into it. So long as Errickson has let Skritch go.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He's still carrying you. He's using you as a brace for his battle rifle.
Just over his shoulder.
Yeah.
However, as Gnarly says shotgun, and starts to run in, Errickson just takes his shotgun off of his shoulder and just hands it to Gnarly.
You know,
It's a Christmas miracle! Oh, take it and sit in the front seat with it. And yank. Just.
Damn her.
Oh no, I'm gonna hug it and squeeze it and call it Luther. This is Luther, he's my shotgun.
That's incredible. That's actually what I named it, too. That was an incredible coincidence.
It's another Christmas miracle. Luther.
You have a very low bar for Christmas miracles, and that may be exactly what you need to get through tonight.
I never would turn down a bar, no matter how low it is.
That
In
explains
that,
a
you
lot.
and I agree.
Skritch is all the way in the back.
You buckled up?
Yeah, Dad.
All right, let's go.
I didn't know you two were related.
Annie,
I mean, I see it around the eyes.
you start running through the pre-flight on it. To your flip. You hit the main power switch for the breaker, and you can feel the E-121 chargers kind of feed into the engine thingy. You click through a couple others. Give me an insight check.
$21.
Yeah, you almost missed it, but you note that this one does have a standard IFF, and it's like the minute you take off, if you don't turn this off, it's going to be broadcasting your position because of all the FAA rules around it. This one's not black box. It's a legit seaplane.
So what do I gotta do to become invisible?
Basically, just yank out the breaker for the
Fuck this
identifier.
breaker. And I do it.
When Annie,
That just done gonna piss me off. We just ain't gonna have that kind of evening.
as this 6'2" woman just and rips this out, Errickson just looks over at Skritch. How much do you think she squats?
Well, more than me.
Well,
He's like 150 pounds too, so he's very weak.
You hit the last switch, and you hear the propellers. All 4 props kick in.
That's a good girl. And she's gonna put her hand on the front of it and just give it a little rub. You know.
You can tell from kind of the vibration of the engine, this seaplane is well maintained.
Oh my God, this engine is slicker than grease eel boogers, guys. Oh my God, this is gonna be a dream come true.
Gnarly leans back towards Mix. Is that really slick? I don't even know what she said, but it sounded really slippery.
eel boogers are actually quite slip. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
I think it's
eels
good.
had boogers.
I take it as good. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Mix, who has updated their outfit a little bit since last year, and now has like big goggles pushed up on like a bandana over their hair, pulls the goggles down and puts them over their eyes, ready to take off and fly.
Gnarly's wearing a clean T-shirt.
That's a Christmas miracle.
It's a low bar for you, Mix. It really is.
Annie, it's your show.
I like to make this thing just fucking go. You know, towards the fucking Christmas star.
So you,
How do I make it go?
You kick the throttle forward, and it starts to pull out of its slip, which is when you remember that nobody untied it from the pier.
Oh.
And so you hear the snapping of the ropes as they snap as the throttle pulls it off the pier. So the 2 ropes snap after like a slight bump.
She's just gonna sink her head into her shoulders and go, yeah, that was probably my bad. Y'all, sorry about that.
You surge
It's
forward
not my boat.
after they snap
It's not my pier.
I didn't know there were ropes
Throttle
on
in.
planes.
and start to pull back on the yoke. Give me a piloting check. You actually have the proper skill for this. I didn't hear it. 22? All right.
Counting on my fingers, you had to wait.
Smooth as go. And you just kind of pull back on the yoke, and it gently lifts off the lake into the dark night. Again, it's been sleeting all night, so the cloud cover's fairly low. The ceiling's only about 600-700 feet. This thing's got a pretty strong radar system on it, so you don't see a lot of traffic over this portion of the lake.
As it pulls up, Annie just goes, well, yay fucking high! And she's gonna put her hands on her steering apparatus and her legs on up and either side with her feet like this and her little work boots. Woohoo! We got liftoff.
You pull into the cloud bank and are kind of what altitude are you trying to cruise at till you get there?
Oh, you know, just somewhere comfortable.
So about 1,000 feet.
That's fine.
I was going to say, it's not very far from the slip to this, is it?
I will give you the exact distance. One moment. As the seaplane flies. Stop it.
Alex, we forgot to untie the plane. I don't think average altitude is exactly in our wheelhouse.
Yeah, I just like to throw a wide net and hope it goes all right.
We're just gonna wing it.
Get it?
It's
Because we're in the air.
it's 6 miles as the seaplane flies.
Fantastic.
So we're doing about 100 knots, 120 knots, maybe.
These things don't need to go very fast.
A lot of lift, yeah.
You're probably doing about
It don't gotta, but I'll push it.
80 miles an hour. So again, it kind of depends on what angle you want to come in at. The 90 bridge
Down
off
on
the
the
island
house.
in the center of the thing is about 3/4 of a mile away. So that's a pretty tight dive if you come in from the south.
Oh,
If you come in, if you come in from the west, you've got some good cover because again, there's a lot of cloud cover tonight. Distance between the island and the target is about 0.83 miles, or you could come in from the northwest, which is going to give you the longest approach toward the house.
But is it the most, like, I don't really want to be super upfront with our positioning. I'd like to be able to come at it from an angle that we'd be able to prepare ourselves with where we're going. So,
Annie, is there any way you can fly this around one time around the house so that we can try to scout some things out? The best information we got so far was, let's call it 10.
well, if we do circle up around that house, honey, you do know it's just a big old beacon to say, hey, look, honey, here we are. Come and get us. Here are our entrails. Come chop off our arms. So, I mean, let's do. How about? And she's gonna autopilot it, and she's gonna do the mom thing where she goes up around the seat. All right, now, sugar. How about we just meet in the middle? All right, now. Well, I think what we should do is we should take a wide berth so that we can come at it on a slower angle instead of making it a beacon up top. What you think about that?
Works for me.
Fantastic.
Slapping the gun into position. Getting ready.
Are we going in sneaky sneak or boomy boom?
Well, I had originally assumed sneaky, but if y'all want to boom, let's fucking go.
Oh, does the plane have like a stealth mode? Because otherwise, it is pretty loud.
Doesn't really look like it. Do I see one?
No, this is
damn
a
it!
commercial seaplane. It's
Motherfuck.
it's a weekender go craft.
No,
I mean,
honey, I'm sorry.
Okay, I mean, I guess we ought to be noisy then, if we're going to be in a noisy plane. Could we because it's a seaplane, right? It lands on the sea. There's a lake. Can we still land on the lake? I'm assuming, right? Can we land on the lake and it's like going along real fast? We all jump off and the plane, the thing just goes boom into their thing, and then we swim to shore, and it's a big distraction.
We need we need the plane to get away.
Yeah, we think we needed to
We
leave.
also don't
Though
know
I do
exactly where our
appreciate the
target.
help.
We don't know exactly where our target is being held. If we
It's in the house.
So don't blow up the house.
That's why I said aim at the dock.
Oh.
Let's try and keep up.
I don't-
There's a
I
dock,
don't like-
there's a house. There's two different
No.
things. You don't live in a
No.
dock.
No,
Yes, no, you don't. Yes.
we're
Look, she will turn this plane around.
No, I most certainly will fucking not. We are on a tight schedule to save Christmas. All right? So all y'all keep your mouths fucking shut until we get there. I swear to God, y'all.
Okay, Mama Annie.
In response to that chastising, Errickson just slumps down on one side, pulls out a little pack of snus, puts it in his lip, and just starts singing to himself, "Oh, the weather outside is..."
I saw Mommy snogging Santa Claus.
Why
So,
why is every Santa always being with my aunt?
I'm sorry,
Honey
what?
Santa gets around.
What?
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's easy. You just give him cookies.
Sounds like your aunt's easy.
She is. Oh, she is. It's like cheap too.
So out of character, do we want to just go in guns blazing? Since I'm driving this motherfucker.
Well, we're halfway through the stream.
So
Why not?
if you get close, you can see the house that Strix is basically crudely drawn, as the one just to the south of it doesn't have the same shape, because the one to the south of it has a weird kind of half U shape, and the one to the north of it is too far offset the thing, and it's like this weird Mediterranean grotto looking one, and you're guessing that's not the one. The one that you're looking at as you kind of approach and kind of take a wheel route, not a full circle, but you kind of like, as you come out of the cloud bank, kind of do this, because if you're going to take the long swoop in, you see that it's positioned on the east side of the lake. There's a small dock on the west side of the property that goes out into the lake, where you see a pretty nice looking speedboat docked at the little dock, as well as 4 jet skis. Just above to the east of the dock, there is a tennis court, and then it kind of steps up as you go. So it looks like from the front of the house, you'd only see 2 stories. From the back, you see 3. So the lakeside, there's 3 full stories, and then from the front, there's 2. The north side of the property is demarcated by basically like an implanted bamboo thicket that's been allowed to grow really tall, about 20 feet, and the south side has tall evergreen trees along that side and some hedges.
And
it looks like the house at the front has a private road that stretches about 1/8 of a mile before it hits a main street. So all these houses are pretty secluded.
And just to be clear, we do not know which house we are specifically going to.
You're pretty sure based on the drawing and what you're seeing that this is the house.
Let's go!
Skritch, is that the house?
Yes.
Hey, one of you likes blowing shit up, right?
Yep.
Well, if we come in by the dock, why don't you load some of that pretty explosive onto those boats, so that when they start to chase us, we can give them a Merry fucking Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, good idea.
I could also just open up the thing and just drop one on the house if we wanted to.
Well, isn't St. Nikki in the house, though?
Yes.
Wouldn't that blow her up?
Well, it's just a pipe bomb.
Well, yeah, but what if you land it on Nikki's head? I mean, it's just... I do not want a pipe bomb on my head.
What if it bounced in through a window and onto Nikki's lap?
Plus, you promised me something.
That's worse than the head.
Okay, all right.
Honey, don't worry. You'll have plenty of chance to use that now. Don't you get discouraged. Don't you let their words hurt your feelings. Right now, we're gonna get it done.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
again, to clarify, are you going in hard, or are you trying to like do it a little quietly?
Who votes hard?
Should sneak a bit first if we can.
Fine. I wanted a big old explosion, but fine, we'll do it. We'll do it to eat.
I was going to say, let's go loud.
I promise
gonna
you
say,
we
let's
can
go.
do explode. Okay, fine, we can go explosions.
Yeah.
Annie, I promise you a big climax at the end.
What? You two are a thing.
Not yet.
Oh, but hope springs eternal.
Got a thing for muscle mommies. How's it?
Well, I mean, I call her mommy,
Who doesn't?
but I don't think of her that way. She just makes really tasty food.
You don't have to think of her that way. I'm doing it enough for both of us. Shall we?
So you take a big wide wheel around and come in for a landing. You're coming in tight out of the cloud bank, so that's going to give you, probably about 500 feet? Give me feet. Yeah. Okay, so you're about 500 feet out as you do the thing. Give me a piloting roll to touch down in the lake without crashing.
12?
It's a little bumpy, but you don't sink the seaplane. So for those in the stream and those guys, as the seaplane lands, it's basically got these wide boat skids on either side of the plane that are about 3 feet wide, right? And just outside of the main doors. So now you're kind of floating. You've cut the primary engines back, and it's got these little mini propellers at the back inside the boat skids that push it through the water to keep you from going too fast and you're not crashing in ducks and stuff. So you're now about 500 feet away. You kill the running lights. So now the plane's just dark.
I'm blind.
And
They just turn the
Again,
lights off. Shush.
the skids are kind of like thing, but the lake is not super choppy for this time of year. The winds are pretty light. So you're just kind of bobbing and kind of slowly easing toward the house. What are you doing?
As it's easing in, Errickson would like to turn around, just holding on a little bit and look at everyone. Look, we can always go loud if sneaking doesn't work, but once we go loud, there's no going back. So, can we all really try to have our own little Christmas miracle and shut the fuck up until we are inside?
I'm very good at sneaking.
I like you.
I'm worried. I'm worried about.
I'm very worried.
We'll try. We can try.
Okay, listen. Don't.
He said be quiet. Shh. He said be quiet. Shh.
Can't. Well, you can barely hear me over.
He said be quiet.
Annie, I'm very sorry. They should not talk about you that way. I'm sure you are a very capable sneaker.
All right.
They are worried about you. That's
Cock
just
her head to the
rude.
side and lean foot, which you probably can't see, and lean forward on her knees with her hands between her knees. I reckon y'all better watch your mouths. All right, we don't want no problems. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And you better watch how you talk to me from now on. You could have just said, please be quiet, Miss Annie.
To be fair, I wasn't precisely referring to you in that example.
Well, still. Love thy neighbor and all that.
Until thy neighbor gets you killed.
Okay.
I think he's trying to love you. That's the problem.
We're so good at this.
Go ahead and give me perception checks as you approach the dock.
Oh my god.
I have the best perception check for my character ever.
6.
9.
Mallo?
13.
-1.
6.
I rolled a nat 1 and I have a -2.
We're so good at this.
The only thing you can see there are lights on inside of the house, but all of the exterior lights have been killed.
Skritch, while they're all arguing and doing things like that, Skritch is just gonna sneak off in the direction of the house with the
Well, you're not at the dock yet.
Oh, I thought we were just kind of cruising up into it.
You're about to.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm giving you an opportunity before you get to the dock to see what you can see.
Yeah. But we don't see anybody at the dock, is what you're saying.
Nope.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me another piloting check to pull up to the dock without smashing things.
Miss Annie, are we gonna have a problem? Because we still have part of the dock attached to the ropes.
No, just the ropes. You're good.
Okay.
Have we been towing a piece of the dock behind us?
You know how they decorate a tree and all that. I got an 11.
Again, a little bumpy. You make kind of a ba-dump as you sidle into the dock next to the speedboat.
Bit of a flutter, but we got there.
Errickson is going to have his rifle across his chest and is going to pull out is going to unsheath the sword from his back and have the 45 cal in his other hand. And as soon as we dock, start moving forward.
Skritch just kind of looks at you while he's doing that, and he's like, oh, I have that. And from behind his back brings out 2 candy canes.
Right. Those are brilliant.
What the fuck is up with you all in the Christmas stuff? Seriously.
It's the Christmas
Elves,
spirit, mate.
reindeer, Candy canes.
Gnarly pulls out.
Yeah, but what does your group do for the other 363 days of the year?
Oh no, we dress up for this pot. And Gnarly pulls out a matching 45 to yours, except it's red and white striped. It's like been painted. And she takes her bat and ties a big red bow on it.
Okay.
We're getting into the spirit.
You all hop off the seaplane onto the dock.
I just love the contrast between like the black or the red and white striped everything, and Errickson in like all black, black gun, like trying to be unseen, and then red and white candy cane.
Skritch is going to start to head up that way, but he's going to get real low to the ground and go real slow, sneak-like, basically.
Give me a stealth check there, Skritch.
Errickson would like to be right behind him.
Give me a stealth check there, Errickson.
I will back up Errickson, like figuratively speaking.
That's a 19.
Remind me, I know there was some errata. Are the relevant stats still added to the skill
Yes.
rolls? Okay.
Yep. The attribute bonus, yeah.
Oh, that's 22.
14.
Okay, so you head up. You two kind of head up first. Dice. Give me another perception check there, Errickson.
13.
You hear faintly the sound of a slide racking.
Immediately grab Skritch and try to get into some type of cover.
You're currently standing on a dock.
Is there anything to get behind? A barrel, tires, rope?
Jet ski.
No, the jet skis are behind you now. Because you moved forward.
Then if there is nothing to get behind, instead he's going to grab Skritch and put Skritch behind him. And will be leveling the 45 over his sword arm to try to see where that sound came from.
Give me another perception check.
It's just a flat roll for me.
Do you have any sort of optical devices or anything like that?
That tactical eyewear.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. So go ahead and give me your perception check.
16.
So you see it just before the silhouette of somebody. Again, they've turned off all the exterior lights, but you catch them kind of in the moonlight. As they turn on the IR laser from their submachine gun that's pointed at you.
I only see the one.
So far.
All right.
So you do get a dodge roll because your eyewear has the ability to see IR lasers. So go ahead and give me a dodge as you hear. So you can tell it's a suppressed submachine gun because Errickson's good like that.
Can you remind me what I need to roll for dodge?
Single D20 plus your agility check. Your agility bonus.
First nat 20 of the night.
Hey, let's
Total
go.
of 23.
Wow. Okay, so first of all, you deftly watches the line of bullets, and whoever is firing this, or at least whoever loaded the magazine, is a professional. It's standard round, tracer, standard round. As the rounds fly past you and impact the water behind you.
Well, no going in quiet. So the sword is going to get sheathed, and the battle rifle is coming back up, trying to.
And that's where we're going to have everybody roll initiative. Woo!
Let's go.
Skritch, your stealth roll is actually still active. Mm-hmm. So I'm holding that stealth roll.
Okie dokie.
So let's get some initiative rolls. 5 for Errickson.
17.
17 for Annie G.
15.
15 for Gnarly.
14.
14 for Mix. And Skritch.
19.
Okay. The same guy who fired at you the first time, Errickson, is firing at you again now that we're into the combat. Go ahead and give me a defense roll.
Total of 15.
All but one of the shots misses. And you take 11 damage to the chest.
Hits the medium armor
Yep.
and stops it, but there is a nice little crack there now.
Moving right along. Skritch.
How far away is this person from us?
He's standing on the tennis court. One moment, let me rotate my view here.
Oh, it's 20 love.
Wait,
Is that equivalent to a parsec?
Yes.
See,
Can you do 11
on
of them?
Dock.
Very quick.
They're standing on the tennis court. Call it 68 feet.
Cool. Skritch is going to basically run up and start wailing on this guy with the candy canes then.
What's Skritch's speed?
76.
You can make it. So Skritch goes sprinting down the dock, candy canes above his head, and begins whacking. Go ahead and give me an attack roll, Skritch.
Yeah. Dual-wielded candy canes, mind you.
Yeah.
So the first three.
So are you doing flurry of blows for our viewers?
Well, I get 3 attacks per...
With flurry.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I get 3 attacks per, and then 1 in each hand for dual wield.
Yep.
So the first set of attacks is 24, 19, and a 7.
All but one hit. 2 hits.
Okay, so we're gonna put those 2 right there. We'll roll those in a second. And then 3 more with the other one
Oh, he's right.
is gonna
Soul
be a 7, a 20, and a much more than a 20.
2 hits.
So 4 hits total.
Yep.
So 2 damage to the left arm, 6 damage to the body, 2 damage to the body, and 1 damage to the left leg.
Give me that first one again.
That was I want to say it was 2 damage to the left arm.
Cool. Got you. Okie dokie. All right. That brings us to Annie.
Oh, hello. How far is the nearest asshole?
About 60 feet, 68 feet.
Okay, my speed is 76, so I'm going to get up in his business.
Okay.
So I have brawling.
Yep. So you're
It's-
adding your strength bonus to your attack roll.
That's not fantastic in general. So I'm going to rethink that. And she's going to get out her shotgun, which has etched into the side Gertie with a heart. And I am going to put this 12 gauge right at his knee.
Single attack. Give me a roll.
Let's go.
Beat an 11.
16.
That does. So is it his right knee or his left knee?
Which one looks like it's his favorite?
It looks like he favors his right leg.
Let's fuck it up.
Okay.
You done pissed me off. So it's 3d12? Okay, so 14 total damage.
It blows the armor off of his left leg, and he is now bleeding from the leg.
Oh, honey. I think that's all I got.
Now that you and Skritch are up close and personal, you can actually see there are 3 on the tennis court. You had only seen the one before. One of the other ones, seeing that you've busted out a shotgun there, Annie, is taking some shots at you.
Shotgun Annie, really? Okay, cool. I'm here for that.
Ain't broke, don't fix it, baby.
So go ahead and give me a defense roll.
Okay. And that is
D20 plus your agility bonus.
Thank you.
Annie, get your gun.
12.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay?
I was waiting
Am
to
I
hold that
okay?
till she got shot.
We were all,
I don't
we were
want her
all
to get
waiting
shot.
for it, and then
Okay, Annie.
She's not going to get shot. She's my favorite now.
12.
12. You dodged 2 of the bullets.
Well, that's exciting.
So you take 9 rounds to the right arm. Or 9 points of damage to the right arm.
Oh, God.
Wow.
And then you take 12 points of damage to the left leg. And then you take, 18 points of damage to the right leg.
Ow, y'all.
now we can all say it.
Yeah.
Say what?
Hearts.
All
She's
right.
not okay.
Obvious.
Gnarly, it's your go.
How smooth are these breakfasts?
They're smooth criminals.
Hope you're enjoying this chat. Gnarly, it's your turn.
They appear to be. Ow! I think, I have a shotgun, but I have a really nice bat that I'm partial to. Batter up. I'm going to run up to this guy and try and knock his head off.
Which one?
The one that just shot Annie.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Okay, so you didn't ask for my stealth roll. That was my second nat one of the game, just saying. So, but it's also very fitting. So here's my attack roll. It's been a while since I played this character. The cyber arms just add to damage, not to hit, correct?
Yep, that's
Okay.
correct.
I learned that from the arms master. You heard the Z, right, Caleb?
I'm saving these all up for our next con, and I'm just gonna throw things at you repeatedly.
Dirty 20.
Repeatedly.
That hits. Roll me some damage. One thing he's not wearing is a helmet.
This is where I add the arms.
Yes.
Ooh, that's math. Math is really hard. 12 plus 5, 17 points of damage.
Okay. First off, he's going to have to make a determination roll. That did not work out well for him.
Gnarly, by
Errickson
the way,
is-
pauses as she runs up, points towards where left field would be before she finishes and swings.
So Errickson, Skritch, and Annie, especially because you've ran up, after the Bratva shoots Annie, you see Gnarly come barreling off the dock, bat and bow with a bow on it in hand, and just Errickson, you're the closest. You hear the crack as the bat goes sidelong across this guy's face, and you're pretty sure his skull is indented as he falls to the ground.
Nobody hurts my Annie.
Damn right, y'all.
Like you could hear the sound of the wooden bat just smashing face bone.
And then she points the bat at the next one. It's like, next.
Mix, it is your turn, my friend.
All right, so running up towards this group, can I see the other Bratva yet?
Yeah, you see 3 of them now as you get close.
Okay, so if the one that
One of
they
whom
were,
is just fallen down.
and that's where kind of everyone is grouped up.
Yeah, there's now kind of a scrum there.
The other 2, are they directly behind? Are they more off to the side?
Kind of offset. They were kind of in like a triangle formation.
Okay. So as I kind of run up, if I juke over to the right, is there anything I can get behind?
It's a tennis court, so no, not really.
So no. Cool. So I'm gonna run up move over to the right a little bit, so I'm a smidge away from the group, and then take a shot at that one guard that is over there with my machine pistol, which is a 4/1.
Are you taking a single shot to the head, or are you doing a spray?
Nope, just all 4 shots.
Okay, give me attack roll.
All right.
Beat a 21.
No. Nope.
He definitely dodges out of the way.
Well, shit.
And that actually brings us to his turn. Where he proceeds to...
I'm just going to roll my dodge now.
So, ironically, this is the one that Skritch was fighting. So what he's going to do is he's actually going to try and grapple Skritch and pick up and throw him out of the way.
Little buddy.
No.
Give me a defense roll, Skritch.
Oh my God, drop button.
19.
As Skritch definitely ducks underneath, and the guy basically kind of does one of these, whoop. And looks
Skritch runs between his legs.
He's a wily little bitch.
And that brings us to Errickson.
Make it better.
Is the one who was hurt, shooting at Annie still up?
No, that's the one that...
Okay, just wanted to confirm.
That Gnarly crushed his skull.
Errickson had his...
The other one is the one
rifle.
that shot at you.
Errickson had his rifle trained over to the one that just drilled into Annie, and seeing Gnarly just explode his skull, shifts back over to the one remaining and is going to use his 3... Can I tell if he's wearing... They aren't wearing helmets?
Nope.
All right. Then he's going to do a called shot on the head with his rifle.
Give me an attack roll.
Um, 22.
Yeah, definitely hits. Roll me some damage.
17 on the die, baby.
Yeah, he got a 12.
A total of 17 damage.
Ow. And now he will make a determination check to see if he stays conscious. No, he does not, as that is a 2. You see your bullet pierce his cheek, exit somewhere behind him, and he drops to the floor. Okay. That brings us back to the top of the round. Skritch! You just ducked beneath him as he went whoop.
Yeah, so he's kind of gone between the guy's legs, and then he kind of stands up behind him and goes, woo, 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 and he's gonna start hitting him with his crowbars again.
Roll to hit.
So 19, 15, and 11 on the first ones.
One hit.
Okay. And then on the second ones, we got 10, 10, and 24.
One hit.
Okay.
Gives me some damage.
10 points of damage to his body.
Okay.
And 7 points of damage to his right arm.
Got you. Okay. That would bring us to that guy, but he just got his head exploded, so we'll move on. That would bring us to Annie. So the person that had shot at you previously is now laying in a puddle on the floor. There's only one up left, and that's the one that Skritch is currently kind of like whacking with candy canes. As you hear the candy canes hit, it appears the candy canes are made of tempered steel.
Yeah, they're big candy canes. They're like almost look like hand axes, but
You can hear the sound of the steel hitting the armor.
Thong, thong.
Music to my ears. And she is going to walk over the body of the person who was just eviscerated in front of her, and then off to the side. Is it possible to put away my shotgun and pull out a pistol?
Yes, but you can't shoot in the same turn unless you have quick draw.
That's totally fine.
Okay.
Because she has fully understood the gravity of the situation and where her strengths are, and that part's done. So she's just going to go ahead and crouch down and hold the pistol. I mean, you guys got this. Yay, go team. That's it. That's about the extent until
For now.
if she's got another round. Yeah.
Okay, Gnarly.
Still one standing. So
Skritch is whacking it with candy canes.
okay, this is the one that after the first one, Gnarly pointed her bat at, and since he's obviously not gotten the message, same exact thing she did to his friend, points towards right field this time, and a batter swings. That's an 18.
That hits.
25.
That hits. He got a 12.
8, 9, 14 damage to the noggin. I didn't get enough English on it.
He did not make his determination check, though. 14 damage, you said?
Yep.
You see him. You hear the satisfying thwump. You kind of, you get it, but it's kind of a glancing blow, right? So you don't get the solid,
tip.
crack, right? It's like a foul tip. Now, it's still enough to drop him to the floor, unconscious.
When it goes down, Skritch will just look at him and be like, dog water, and spit on.
Okay.
Yeah, yep. What Skritch said.
So,
Errickson would like to, with the rifle up, move forward from where he was, but approach Annie. Here. And he drops his bag and he pulls out the med kit from inside his survival kit. And starts to use it on Annie. It's a sin against humanity to damage those thighs. And starts trying to heal some damage that was done.
give me a medical check.
Okay, I do also have healer's touch. Should I succeed?
Oh, yeah.
Nat 20. Woohoo!
Woo! How much
24.
damage had you taken, Annie?
Well, let me do some quick math. Just kidding. I got an English degree. 18 plus 12 plus 9.
Thank you. Oh, dear Lord.
39 damage.
What?
But those were all the different areas, right? And you're not wearing armor?
Nah, I'm my own armor, bitch.
Okay. So the 12 and the 9, you can basically fully heal with that. You stabilized Annie.
Is that taking into account the healer's touch?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Okay.
That feels nice. Thank you so much. Also, watch your tongue there. You're being awfully friendly. Just kidding. I like it, but not when I'm focused. Right. Eyes up.
Okay, so you come up to the back porch. There's a covered lanai on the ground level and a sliding glass door that enters into the building. And then there's a stairway to your left that goes up to the second floor balcony.
Skritch, do you know where they're holding her? You drew several doors. Which one was the Nikki door?
I got a phone call from inside. That's as much as I got.
Was the call coming from inside the house, though?
Presumably, yes. Yes.
Okay, if I was to hold a bird hostage, it would be up or down. We can't really go down, so let's go up.
As you say that, Errickson will start to just nod and prowl up the stairs leading to the second.
Yeah, we're going up. And I'm going to attempt to stealth again.
Okay, what order? So the stairway is wide enough for one of you at a time. So what order are you going up in?
2. I'm Dos. Errickson, Gnarly, then who?
Errickson, Gnarly, then
Annie.
Annie.
Maybe Annie and Skritch, and then me.
Okay, so you're going to take up the rear. Cool. So you head up. Give me a stealth roll, Errickson.
I'm super good at this. I genuinely don't want to say that that's a nat 20 because I think it's unbelievable that it would be 3 in a row. So let's go with a 19.
I'm taking you at your word. I'm taking you at your word. I don't doubt the integrity of players. It's fine. Okay, so you reach
1,000 chance.
you take it to the top of the stairs and duck below the window line. So you're kind of in a crouch run as you're moving forward. Gnarly, you go ahead and give me a stealth check.
My stealth check was a 14.
Cool.
As
Wait a
we're
minute.
moving,
Nope, I can't math. 17. Sorry.
17.
I did points. I forgot about the dexterity.
as we are moving in, can I take a look around to see if I see like a security panel or a security room or anything?
Not from where you're at.
I just want to keep an eye out for it.
Yep.
If I happen to.
Yep. Okay. So you make your way up the stairs, you're ducked below the thingy, and you reach another, so you're ducked below one window, and you've reached a sliding glass door, Errickson. You see light coming from the room, spilling onto the balcony.
Am I...
You also see another door on the far end of the balcony, but you would have to cross the sliding glass door to get there.
Is there a window before
Yeah,
this?
you're literally ducked right beneath it.
Am I able to pull a... Try to see if I can see inside the room?
Yep. You do see two more Bratva inside the room looking out the sliding glass door. And you see one of them with a radio speaking Russian.
Biscuits.
Out of character, how do you guys want to approach this? Do you want Errickson to simply slide and pop?
Stealth kill.
Do it if you can.
I mean, he's not the stealthiest.
Should we try
makes it more fun.
Should we try to go in a different door, too?
We could try that.
Like pinch him?
I don't know if any of us are tactical enough to think.
I mean, someone could try to quietly go in even through the window and get behind them.
That seems reckless and foolhardy, so I'm down. I'll try and stealth in through the window.
Skritch takes off one of his light bulbs and he goes, "Throw this."
Throw it at what?
No, he's giving it to Errickson.
Oh, okay. It's hard to tell. You're very small.
I'm very small, yes.
He's kind of adorable, honestly, you.
Errickson would like to mime boom or blind.
John Cena.
In that case, it doesn't matter if it's on the outside of the sliding glass door. So Errickson is
Clip.
going... What?
Mallo, clip.
God Cena.
So Errickson is going to pop the pin, if there is one.
It's literally a bulb, right?
Like a
And
Christmas
you pull
bulb.
you pull the Christmas bulb pop off, and you see that that's the pin.
And just gives a... and rolls it in front of the door, shielding his eye.
Okay. No attack roll necessary. They're gonna make fucking stun rolls. Yay!
Gnarly notices what you're doing and watches avidly. I rolled another nat 1 for my
there's only two in
intelligence
there.
to see if I should stop looking.
I was gonna say,
let me
Gnarly's
double
gonna get down and do one of these,
check.
or Skritch is gonna get down and do one of these things.
Oh, I made that. That's fun. Let's see. SR 18 stamina. They did not pass that. I had to go look up the stat on that. Okay, so you can tell that they are both blinded. What does that last? What did I write that for? 2
it
rounds.
lasts
Got
for
it.
2 combat rounds.
Yeah, I pulled it up a while ago. I was like, I need to know what these do again.
I put
Okay.
it on the character sheet for purpose.
So with that, go ahead and roll initiative. The 2 Bratva inside are automatically at 1 because they are stunned.
Alex, I'd like to point out that I also met one because I was looking directly at it when I went off.
Okay. So you are stunned for 2 rounds.
There's a lot of
All right. Go ahead and give me initiative rolls.
13 for Errickson.
Cool.
23.
23 for Mix. 2 for Skritch. And Eddie.
Wow.
All right. Mix, it's your go. You are at the bottom of the stairs. You see Gnarly grabbing their eyes.
Is there enough room to get up the stairs around
Yeah, you
everybody?
You can like wiggle past.
And can I see the sliding glass door in front of me there?
Yep.
So, I'm going to open the sliding glass door a smidge. And there's the 2 guards there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, shotgun one of them in the head.
Roll to hit. He is stunned, so he's at a severe penalty.
This is my sawed-off shotgun with slug rounds. 17.
That hits. Roll some damage. Did you go both barrels?
Is it?
It's a double-barreled sawed-off.
Oh, then yes, I would have done that. I thought it was
damage.
I thought it was still just one shot.
It's your choice. You can fire a single shot or a double.
Silent night.
Let's do both.
Well, it was gonna be silent until they did that, and now it's
No. The flashbang makes a lot of noise.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was cool.
So that was 17. Let me roll the second one.
Mm-hmm.
26.
So a total of math.
17
36,
plus
43 points of damage to his face.
to his head.
To his head. His head's not there anymore.
Nope.
Bye, head.
That's my turn. I'm out of ideas.
Errickson, you watch as Mix comes sliding up behind you on the stairway, just slides the door open slightly, levels its double-barreled shotgun, and a head disappears.
Yep.
Errickson's starting to think they might not be as unprofessional as he thought.
Errickson would like to, and you tell me if and how this works, GM, would like to, with the stunned one, with left hand push him up against the wall, and right hand raise the rifle to be directly on his throat. Where is the hostage being held?
Okay, so first you're going to give me a basic grapple check to get them to pick them up and push them against the wall, which I'm guessing you're picking the closest wall to you.
Yes, and I also do have military combatives, which I know gives like... Oh, I think this grapple thing is only if you keep it for 2 rounds, it gives you something extra.
So go ahead and just give me a grapple check. Again, he's still stunned.
Ooh. 7, 9. It is just plus my strength, right?
Yeah, hang on. He's still stunned, so he's at a severe penalty. Yeah, that still works. Okay, for opposed rolls. He got a total of a 2. So, you push him up against the wall. Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
I actually put a point in that.
I saw that. It's offset by your charisma modifier.
It unfortunately is, and that's just to get it neutral. I didn't want him to have a penalty in it, so it's going to be a straight 13.
Nice. And that would be a 7. He starts speaking in Russian.
Going to... Someone get out their glow and translate this.
I'm right there. I can do it.
And ideally, glows have a translation app like Google Translate where we can just say what we want in it.
After you translate to the glow, the Bratva says she's upstairs.
Look over to Gnarly. You're right.
Meanwhile, Gnarly just ah.
And after saying she's upstairs, thank you, and wait for that to translate into Russian, and then club over the head to try to knock him out.
Okay, roll some damage. You've already got him grappled, so it's basically a coup de grace.
Oh, so just what damage would that represent?
D6 plus your strength.
Cool. So just combatives. Got it. Seven. If it's just 1d6 plus strength.
Okay. There. First one does not knock him out. His head bounces forward and hits the wall.
Oh, sorry. That was supposed to. Yep. Hold on. But
Let me do that again.
Initiative.
We're out of it. We're out of a combat.
Well, then I'm just gonna do it until he's knocked out.
You have to hit him twice, you're like, and his head bounces off the wall. You're like, oh, and then he falls to the ground unconscious.
Swear it normally works the first time.
It's okay. A lot of men have a problem with the first time.
Okay. So as you walk into the main room, this is the great room. There's couches, chairs. It's a coffee table in the center. To the east is another sliding glass door that leads out to like a covered balcony that leads to another room. To the other side is the kitchen. And then to the west side of the thing, there's a large double wide stairway going down. And then just to the left of that, there's another set of stairs that goes up.
So real quick, I want to do two things. I want to reload my shotgun.
Click.
And then you said they had little radios?
Mm-hmm.
So to repeat my performance from last Heistmas, I want to grab one of those radios and tape the button on to make a feedback loop. I know they know we're here already, but it's still going to help a little bit. It makes me feel better. I'm going to do that.
So you hear the as it starts feeding back the two radios to each other.
Yep.
At that point, what you hear is that same sound coming from various locations in the house now, both up and down.
Double helpful. All right, well, we got to go up, right?
Well, that's what I said earlier, but we don't know if she's up or down.
He said up.
Who said up?
Did you say?
Oh yeah, you. The guy said.
What?
You weren't paying attention. It's fine.
I was absolutely paying attention. Then it got really bright and loud. It's like a concert, but without the music.
I mean, that's assuming he was telling the truth, but since this is a one-shot, probably.
Oh, you're right. We probably should play along with that. Let's go upstairs then.
Fair assumption.
Okay. Are you holding the same order?
Yes.
Okay, so the stairway goes up about 12 feet and then jogs to the left where there's a double landing, and then it looks like it goes up one more time. How are you proceeding? Errickson, you're at the front, so
Yeah. What do you guys think? Do we want to
Split
head
the party.
all the way up? Split the party. Yeah, nothing could go wrong.
Go all the way up is what I would think. We just have to have somebody watch the stairs behind us.
Yeah, since I was at the back, I can hang back and watch the stairs as we move forward.
okay. But how are you proceeding up? Are you like
Oh, I
Wrap it
mean,
up.
clear. I mean, he is taking no
How
unnecessary
about I
risks.
watch the stairs and you go forward? That makes more sense, I
Skritch is
think.
going to walk into the kitchen, open the microwave, put a pipe bomb inside of it, and start it for 15 minutes.
we're pulling a gross point blank here? Love it.
Nice. Well done. And excellent reference.
Love that movie. Okay. Errickson, as you come to the top of the first set of stairs before it jogs to his left, right? You come around and do a quick peek, and as you do a quick peek, you see bullets flying at you. Roll me a dodge.
Bad peek, bad peek.
This is why we pie the corner.
That's what he was doing. He was peeking.
Come on. 4 nat 20s is totally reasonable to ask for.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Well, or an 8, alternatively.
Let's see this, because you just did a peek. An 8.
Yes, sir.
You take 2 dings to the face.
Not the moneymaker.
That's all beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
I
You're
love
so
that Errickson
beautiful.
face checked the corner.
How much armor do you have in your helmet?
25.
You now have 6. As your armor gets dinged twice.
Oh, I'm glad I had that.
Must be. Yeah, that's right.
So am I able, like, seeing this happen just to pop
Yep.
back out and return fire?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
He's not going to do a cold shot, I don't think, here. I think he's just going to go with the 3.
Okay. The defense roll you were attempting to beat is a 4.
So unless I get a nat 1. No nat 1s.
Okay.
That's my job. That's my job.
So the first one is going to be... Oh, it's D12 for placement. So that is 14 damage to the left arm.
Well, that armor's gone.
To the body, 20 damage.
Okay. Ow.
And to the head, 20 damage.
Yeah, that's enough because they're not wearing helmets.
Yay.
So unless he rolls a natural 20, yeah. Wow. Never mind. He somehow is still conscious. Holy crap.
Way to be!
Of all the times to roll a natural 20.
Fuck yeah. Hey.
Glad he rolled it now instead of an attack roll.
You literally tag this dude in the eye. Don't see an exit wound, but he's standing still.
I would like to duck back and as, like, ducking back. All right, I'm not going to lie. That dude's pretty hardcore.
He's going to try and pop a couple rounds back at you, but he's at a -3 to hit anything. So we'll give it a shot. Go ahead and give me a defense roll. Beat an 8.
Beaten 8.
Okay. He's spraying wildly down the stairs now, but doesn't appear to be able to hit anything from his blood-soaked eye.
Okay. When I looked down, was he the only one I saw, and how
So
far
far.
away was he?
He's up the stairs about 12 feet. He's standing at the top.
So, at the end of my previous turn, is it okay with you? If not, totally cool, that I would have let go of the battle rifle and drawn the sword.
Go ahead.
So you just see as Errickson, who's been, very blank-faced or grumbly, just gets a big grin on his face as he just like brushes bits of metal and glass that have been like broken around from the 2 dings into the helmet, draws a broadsword and just turns the corner, raises overhead, and goes straight for the head.
Roll to hit.
Annie says under her breath, smash.
22.
That definitely hits. Roll to hit.
Dude, pass.
11 damage.
His head is split asunder.
Spray up on Errickson, and he just looks back at you all, and it's a little concerning, the look on his face right now, and his caution is kind of gone in a bit of bloodlust as he turns to you all and sheaths the sword and just starts pretty quickly now heading up the steps.
Okay. Everybody go ahead and roll me initiative now.
By the way, Gnarly sees that and is like bouncing on her toes with excitement and like does little claps of joy.
Fucking 12 again.
12 again for Annie.
5 again.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
11.
Okay. Skritch.
9.
9.
No, you need your initiative. Stop saying no
Okay.
to the man.
So, Errickson, you come barreling up to finishing up the top of the stairs after you smash this guy's head asunder. As you do that, that is going to be this guy. What does he have? Oh, yeah, you hear the spray of a rifle at you from behind you.
Dodge.
Or kind of to your right, I should say. Go ahead.
Dodge roll.
Yep.
22 total.
Wow, that was good. Only one shot hits you. It hits you in the
body.
It hits you in the chest.
Yes.
And it does only 5 points of damage. God, that was terrible. I should make that to him. Be 11.
Errickson just like boom, and just turns that direction and greets him with bloodlust in his
So,
eyes.
as you came upstairs, he's to the right of you, and you see some doors that direction. Gnarly, it's your turn.
Well, somebody just shot my blood-soaked and bloodthirsty friend, so I charge. I go around him and into the room. I don't know who it is, but I'm going to hit him in the face.
Well, they're not in a room, they're in a hallway.
Then I run
As you
down
come
the
to the
hall.
top, there's a large hallway. So you're rolling up the stairs and attempt to hit them in the face with the bat.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
How many of them were there now that I'm around the corner and running
So
down the
far,
stairs?
you can only see one.
Okay, 25.
Oh, God. Unless he rolls a natural 20, he can't beat that. No, he does not beat that. Roll damage.
22.
Damn.
So, Errickson, you take the shot to the side of your chest as the guy shoots at you. You kind of like reset yourself, and as you do that, Gnarly runs past you with the bat
Bow flying, because it's kind of coming loose.
and cracks another one in the skull, the one that just shot you. You again see his face kind of go in as he falls to the floor.
All of that initial disapproval or like begrudging nature that Errickson had, now that he's in bloodlust mode, he's loving Gnarly.
Gnarly does the pose and flex also, just cuz.
Okay. From the opposite end of the hall, you see somebody kind of pop out from kind of half cover and fires at you, Errickson.
You've got the armor. I mean, of course they're going to shoot at you.
No, it's the right decision.
I know.
Well, you
animals.
currently got a
Quite low.
giant. You currently have a giant sword covered in blood out.
Yup, can't blame him.
7. Well, fortunately for you, he rolled a 4, a 5, a 6, a 13, and a 13. So he only hit you twice. First
Merry
one
fucking
is
Christmas.
in the left leg for 18 points of damage. And the second one is in the right arm for 12 points of damage.
Armor's hanging on, but looking pretty flimsy in some parts.
Okay. That brings us to Annie. You hear the sounds of gunfire and bone cracking from up the stairs.
As you do.
Y'all? You alright? And she's gonna hold her 9mm to, down towards the floor. She's kind of creeping in. And can I get any sort of view on anybody that's doing any sort of harm?
Yeah. So you get around Skritch and Mix and kind of take cover at the top of the stairs and look to your left, because Gnarly and Errickson are kind of canted off to your right, and where you saw the shots come from, you see somebody doing the same thing you are. They're using the stud of the side of the wall as cover, and that's who just shot Errickson, so you can see them now.
I'm gonna shoot them.
Okay, are you taking 3 shots or an aim shot?
I want to just take the 3 shots.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit. They have half cover.
18?
No. Oh, so you get 3 shots, so roll 3 times.
Oh, okay. That's going to be a 20.
Okay.
And a 19.
So you hit once with the 20. Tie goes to the attacker. The other 2 kind of ding off the wall there. And so give me a location with a D12 and damage.
0.
On the D12, it's going to be 11.
Okay. Damage.
Damage. That's just 1d8, correct?
No, it should be more than that. It's a 9mm.
2d8, sorry.
Yeah.
9 damage.
9 damage? Okay. Take
Mama!
some good chunk out of their armor. All right. That brings us to Mick.
All right, so moving to a location kind of behind Errickson and Gnarly.
So you're more behind Annie because you're coming up the stairs and you're kind of in the fatal funnel. Errickson and Gnarly have just full on gone up into the hallway at the top of the stairs and are hitting people. So you kind of see Annie's kind of taking a crouching cover position at the top of the stairs, and it just fired down the hallway the opposite direction of Errickson and Gnarly.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So then I'll do the same thing. I'll come up behind Annie and look down that same hallway.
Yep. You see somebody standing there.
So I will do... Is it the same kind of Bratva style with no head armor?
Yep.
All right. Shotgun.
Both barrels.
Both barrels.
Roll to hit. He does have cover.
Oh, I wasted it. That's a 4.
He did dodge. So you blast a huge chunk out of the drywall and stud as he ducks back into the room from both barrel shots coming at him.
Wow. At least it was entertaining.
Yes. They're holding. All right, that brings us to Skritch.
So Skritch kind of wants to do a complex move.
Okay.
He wants to throw one of his light bulbs down the hallway to the left. And then he wants to run, jump, and hit somebody with his jackrabbit legs.
Okay, I see what you're trying to do. So
Yeah.
double attack. Your jackrabbit's going to be at a penalty. Or actually, no, the grenade's going to be at a penalty because that's going to be the faster move. So go ahead and... Which grenade are you hucking down the hallway?
The smoke grenade.
Blue?
Yep.
Okay. Roll.
What's the penalty on it?
2.
That's still a 17.
Okay. It bounces down the hallway directly in front of the dude. Now, this is a smoke grenade. Oh, my God. This is going to get stupid. Okay. So you huck it down the hallway. It bounces into the little alcove where the primary sweep door is and begins letting off smoke. At which point you jump and attack with your jackrabbit legs of the only guy you can see, which is that dude. Roll to hit.
17. Oh, wait.
He had a 5.
Okay. Well, then I don't have to roll that extra then.
He got a 5.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll me some damage.
And I'm just trying to go center mass with this. I want
Right.
him to go flying into the room.
Got it. I see where you're going with it.
Yeah. 11?
Not gonna quite get him to go fucking full on into the room, but you are gonna take a chunk out of his body armor. 39. Okay. That's gonna bring us to Errickson.
So I still have the broadsword out, yes?
Yes. You saw. So you've got right. So as you're kind of looking, the hallway's teed out, right? As you come up the stairs, that direction is where there's been some fire now, but Annie and Mix have been firing that way. There are kind of on the opposite side of that hallway, there are 2 doors kind of basically behind you, right? That look like they lead to some sort of bedroom situation, and that's where Gnarly is standing.
Errickson's going the way that Gnarly is.
Okay, so you come into that alcove, there's a bedroom, there's a door to your right and a door to your left. Which way are you going?
Yeah, left is always right. So going to try to... If I'm going through a door, I am going to... No, I probably won't have time to get the battle rifle out and still shoot if I need to. So going through the left door with the broadsword.
Okay, you go through the left door with the broadsword. Inside of that room, you see one more guard. And then also in that room, strapped to a chair, zip-cuffed to a chair, is a guy. He looks to be about 5'4", 5'5", Southwest Asian in descent. Looks a little beat up.
Fucking elf. And Errickson is going to charge the rest of the direction and go swinging at the guard.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and do this. He have a helmet?
No.
Called shot then to the head.
Roll a hit.
There it is. Nat 1.
Okay. So he definitely dodges out of the way.
All things in balance.
Yep. All things in balance. Okay. Okay. Gnarly, you hear the door open behind you, the opposite way that Errickson went, and you see the soldier level his weapon at you.
Smack it out of his hands.
Well, he's shooting at
Or,
you. So
or I dodge first, probably. Yeah.
give me a defense roll.
Fuck my life. Nat 1. Not even kidding.
Okay, so his final roll was a nat 1, so his gun jams at the end. The first one is a nat 20. We're going to deal with that first.
That one's gonna hurt. That one's gonna hurt.
That one
gonna hurt
takes
a
you
lot.
in the chest.
Oof.
Bypasses armor.
What armor? My t-shirt?
Fortunately, things don't really do double damage here. For 9 points of damage. That still
Okay.
hurts.
Yeah, I mean that's a
All right.
quarter of my hit points. Yeah.
So that's the nat 20. He gets 3 more hits. So the other one is to your right arm
That's my swinging arm.
for 4 damage.
Okay.
And the final one is to your left arm
My other swinging arm.
for 5 points of damage. Wow, those are some terrible damage rolls. And that brings us back to the top of the round, but that guy's already dead. / unconscious. You guys have really messed some people up. That brings us back to Gnarly.
Hang on. This die is going in dice jail. And then dice jail is going across the room.
That dice jail courtesy of Rainbow Dragon.
Yes.
Rainbow Dragon Prince, where you too can get dice jails.
.com.
Yeah. I don't like him.
Well, he just shot you twice, 3 times.
Yeah.
So I presume so.
I want to do something, but it's going to take me 2 actions because I don't think you're going to let me get away with the comedy value of it.
Let me know. It's 1-shot time. So
Can I hold up my bat, say hold this, and while he holds it, bring the shotgun up and then just shoot him? Technically, that would be 2 actions, wouldn't it?
So here's how it's going to work. You're going to go up. You're going to say, "Hold this." He's not going to do it, and you're just going to drop your bat and then
100%.
shotgun him in the face. Okay,
Yes,
go ahead.
100%.
I'll allow it. It's
All right.
it's Heistmas. I'll
It's
allow
Christmas.
Oh, that's
That would have been a great time for a nat 20, and I did not get it because somebody hogged all the nat 20s. So that is, however, a 22.
That does hit. Roll damage.
What is the damage on that shotgun that you gave me, Errickson?
3d12, because those are slugs.
This guy's about to have a bad day.
Those are all the d12s I have. You know what? I'm using a dice tower for this. Look at this very attractive looking dice tower.
I'm going to have to mark this paid
Oh,
promotion
wow.
That's rainbowdragonprince.com.
.com.
I'm browsing the website now.
That's 21 damage.
now. Ouch.
Could have done better with the bat, I think, but whatever.
Well, fuck
Yeah.
me then. Sorry.
So you do 21 damage to the underside of his chin. I don't think I need to describe what happened there.
Determination roll?
Oh no, yeah, he rolled a 4.
He's not determined, yeah.
So put it this way, by rule, they start out bleed damage, and within 4 rounds, because they're unconscious, they're bleeding, they're dead. Right? Because they're bleeding from the skull.
Bad place.
Yeah. So I'm just going to mark him as dead. How about
Are head injuries bad or something?
Generally
Remember,
not
kids.
good.
Remember, kids, combat in Identico is deadly.
I sling the shotgun and pick my bat up and then go to see what Errickson's doing over there. Because that
Right.
sounds messy. Unless there's somebody else in
The one
this
that you were
room.
firing at, Caleb. Actually, sorry, the one that you kicked in the face, Skritch. I have to keep track of who's who now. Right? Yeah, he's going to shoot at you now.
Okay.
He's upset with you.
That's fine.
Actually, these are only 3, so let me roll that. What'd you get?
16.
You only take 1 shot.
Yep.
You take it to the head.
Cool. This is why Skritch wears a helmet. He learned.
For 18 points of damage.
Oof.
That's not too bad, though.
That's all you wear, though, right? Is a helmet.
He's naked except for a helmet.
I meant armor-wise.
Which reminds me of another 80s movie reference that I can't make or we'll get TOS'd.
Save it or put it in the channel.
I will later. Okay. So that was that guy's turn. Which brings us to Annie. Annie, you see Skritch in a scrum with the guy that you shot in the leg.
Is he still standing?
Oh, yeah, he's still standing.
Well, goddamn it, I don't like that. So I'm gonna shoot him in the leg again, all right? Just to give a little one-upping. All right.
You gonna shoot him where?
In the leg.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I go for the head. She goes for the legs. Together, it's everything.
24.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Yeah, he rolled a 3.
Oh, no.
So go ahead and roll damage for me. His leg armor was already pretty well dinged up.
14!
Oh wow.
That was really nice.
17 minus. Wow. Yeah, his leg is pretty messed up.
Would you just fall down, guy?
Mix.
All right. So Skritch kicked this guy and he shot this guy.
And the leg.
He's still standing.
Technically. Gotta remember, this is all kind of happening simultaneously. It is a cacophony of shotgun blasts and gunfire and
smoke.
smoke. We're getting to that at the end of the turn.
Oh, yeah.
Can I switch to my machine pistol, or do I have to spend a turn to do that?
You can just drop your gun and switch.
Okay, then I would like to do that.
Okay.
And then I would like to do, since Skritch is nearby, I want to do a called shot to the head. And depending on how that resolves, I may use my small arms master to do a second called shot to the head.
Roll a hit.
Well, that was a 5.
No.
Oh, no.
So let me try that again with small arms master. Come
Okay.
on. Well, my gun jams with a natural 1, so I also throw that on the ground and in an ADHD rage start kicking the wall.
Why don't you just start? All you have to do is beat him with the gun. Clubs don't jam.
I don't have robot arms.
So, how much smoke is in this hallway at this point?
In about 5 seconds, it will be. No one will be able to see past it.
Perfect. Skritch is gonna just take his shotgun and put it to the guy's head and just look at him and like, we could have did this nicely. And he's just gonna pull the trigger.
Roll the hit.
17.
That does in fact hit. Roll some damage.
Where's my fix? Oh. Couldn't find the right dice for a second. 12.
Owie. He's still up.
I'll let it go. Go for it. I'll do the other thing next round.
Errickson. You are still engaged.
Yeah, time to try that again. Now that I'm looking over the shoulder, seeing Gnarly is there, don't feel the need to call out for help. Got help coming.
Roll the hit.
Oh, it's all catching up to me. 4 or plus 3, so 7.
No. No. Yes, it is all catching up to you.
We did.
The wheels!
We did so good at the start.
And now it's his turn. So he's shooting you
Yep,
with his submachine gun.
that's a lot of shots.
It is. Give me a defense roll.
All right, come on. There's another nat 20 in here somewhere. 19 total.
Oh, well, only one shot hits you, and it is a natural 20.
Bring it on.
To your right leg. So it will bypass your armor and go straight to hit points for 13 damage.
Ow! Yep.
And that brings us back to the top of the round. I don't even know who's first anymore. Well, the initiative shit said, no, it's Gnarly again.
Yeah.
So Gnarly, in the room where you just blew that guy's head off, you see Colin tied to a chair.
Okay. Well, so dropped the shotgun and kicked the bat up and grabbed it and charge in and do not mess with my Errickson. This is not the Christmas spirit.
Roll
I'm
that hit.
doing the same shit it's been working for me. This one's going to be iffy, though. This one's going to be iffy 12.
Let's see. Nope, he dodges.
Oh. I slip in a puddle of blood, obviously. Or something.
Okay, so the guy that you just blasted in the face, Mallo, he is at a severe penalty. In spite of the fact that he's technically alive, he's trying to shoot you.
Technically alive is the name of my memoir coming up.
Technically alive.
I can help you ghostwrite that if
He
you
gives it a
need.
-3 penalty from the amount of damage he's taken to his face.
Fair. Can he beat a 21?
No. No, he cannot. So he misses with all 3 shots, sending bullets flying into the drywall. And that will bring us to Annie. You can no longer see Skritch or anybody down that hall because it is completely enveloped in billowing blue smoke.
Yeah? Is it... Fuck.
That's to the left. To the right, you hear a scrum where Errickson and Gnarly are.
Okay, well, I'm going towards that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go in and see. Can I see what's going on?
In that room, yeah.
Okay, perfectly. Okay, so I am going to
You come in just as Gnarly swings at this guy and he ducks under Gnarly's bat.
Oh, well, that's not nice. Is he wearing a helmet?
No.
I'm gonna shoot him in the head.
Roll to hit.
But the baby Jesus.
You know, I tried. You know what? I really tried, y'all, to be a good girl and not do any headshots on Christmas. But this guy's pissing me off and we're running out of time. And
It's
I
also
wanna get
Christmas
my pie
Eve.
going.
It's also
Please.
Christmas Eve. Wait till tomorrow.
Beat a 7.
21.
That definitely beats
That
Blackjack.
is thrilling.
Was this
Roll
with your
some damage.
shotgun or with your pistol?
pistol.
Pistol. Oh, sorry. 9 damage.
That still hurts. Let's see if it stays
I
conscious.
mean, yeah.
Yes, he does.
Oh, come on, sugar. Just go to sleep.
All right, so he's in this room. So he's taking 9 damage to the face.
To the face!
Okay, that brings us to... He's still holding. That brings us to Mix.
All right, so both my guns have failed me. I will draw my short sword and move down the hallway. I know I can't see, so I'm gonna do the thing where I have like one hand on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I've got my goggles down. Hopefully that will keep the smoke out of my eyes. And I'm gonna move down the hallway to where I kind of remember the bad guy being to see what happens.
Okay, you move down the hallway and reach the end of it. There's a corner there.
Is the Bratva guy there to hit, or is
You
he
can't
down?
see.
Oh, I literally can't see anything.
You're now standing in a billowing smoke grenade.
Okay, I'll just turn the corner. I'm just gonna wing it.
Okay, you turn as you reach the corner, and then you think you found a door.
I'm gonna open the door.
So you're feeling around for a minute. You're like, where is... Give me an agility check.
What is going on?
Oh,
I don't even want to know.
we're gonna say goodbye to Mix. Because that was a 5.
You can't find the handle to the door.
In Bratva Safe House, Doris seduces Caleb.
All right. Well, if I can't find the door handle, then I'm going to kind of crouch down and move away from the door frame and gonna start trying to wave the smoke away.
All right, you're
That makes
waving
sense.
smoke away.
That makes sense to me right now. I'm very
Skritch.
tired.
Skritch, it's your turn.
So as the smoke
You
sort
can't
of
see
billows
either.
over him,
Yeah.
no, he's disappearing back into the smoke on purpose, and then just out of the smoke coming back where the guy was, bam to the face.
Roll to hit.
It's so sweet. It's so sweet. It's a 21.
That will hit. Even with the penalty for the lowered visibility.
Well, I mean, he was already eye to eye with this guy to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still there's nothing to see.
That's on purpose. So that's a 12 damage to his head.
That'll do it. He had already taken some damage. Oops. Wrong thingamajigger.
So
Where are you at?
with the guy,
Yeah, no, he's dead.
yeah. As he kind of sees the guy kind of splatter to the door, he's gonna walk past Mix and just use the Drac Rabbit to bust in the door. And as he kind of comes out of the smoke, as it kind of comes into the room like that, he's just gonna hold out the shotgun and go, "Give me back my mom."
Okay. Errickson.
Your mom? Wait, that's your mom?
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that. So I know there's the switching and drawing rule, but for coolness' sake, is it acceptable when Errickson sees Gnarly drop his shotgun that he drops his sword, slides over to it, picks it up, and takes a shot at the guy still in this room?
Or could I spend 1,500 Identico points to have actually thrown it up into the air in slow motion?
Yes. Done.
That's so
Done.
fucking cool.
I'll let it happen. So as Gnarly had done that, they tossed the gun towards you. You've now reached out, grabbed it, and are attempting to shoot the guy in the face. Give me an attack
so
roll.
Called shot. The total is 18.
And he rolled a 2. That hits. Roll me some damage.
Okay, 30.
Okay. He doesn't have a head anymore.
Dice are
Okay.
back.
I'm taking us out of combat rounds. Skritch, as you walk in, you see the last Bratva guy, like, raise his hands up and is like, I surrender. I surrender. Don't kill me.
Because he just saw his friend probably get his head blown off a little bit, I guess.
Well, if you got all the way here, he knows you've waded through at least a few dudes.
Yeah. I'm assuming that since we found Colin in the other room, though Skritch probably doesn't know, but Skritch is just guessing that this is where Nikki is and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. He's just gonna keep the shotgun pointed at him until he kind of puts the gun down and everything like that. And then just kind of go over. Is she just like tied to a chair kind of thing, or is she just being held hostage? Okay.
Yep.
And with the door open, I can see in there too, because I was right there.
Now you can, yeah, because the smoke's starting to dissipate, and he let some of the smoke into the room.
Yeah.
Well, plus, Mix is waving it.
Yeah, I was helping. That totally helped.
Totally helped. It made all the difference.
I can come in to help cut her ties too. I have my sword drawn already.
I will also come in.
I don't use a knife.
As you cut Nikki
short
free, she takes her Santa staff and clunks the guy on the back of the head.
Damn right.
She goes, good job, Skritch. She goes, Mix, it's nice to see you again.
Hey, we
Miss Ma'am.
we're glad we had a time thing.
Did you guys
it was
get
mess.
Colin and Sadiq out yet?
I don't know. I'll shout down the hallway. Hey, did you find those other two guys?
Found one! As he's still wiping just the blood and viscera off of his face with a big old smile.
I'll just one of them.
We're missing Sadiq.
We're gonna want to get them.
Sadiq's in the room with Errickson.
Oh.
Missing the
You
other.
found Colin was in the other room. Okay, so you found
we
all
got him.
three.
We got him. Sorry.
So you release everybody, and Saint Nikki, still wearing her Santa outfit, introduces herself to Errickson and Angie. She goes, "You look like you need presents."
Presents time!
Holiday.
She gives the best presents.
And Skritch is just gonna kind of like quietly, meekly from behind them and be like, "We might want to leave before present time. Just no reason.
But just one?
No reason. No. I'm just maybe in the plane.
Oh, she goes.
Oh, in the plane.
She goes, "Did you do the microwave thing?"
Yes, I did.
Yeah, let's go. So you see Sadiq run down to the garage, grab his Rov, or Colin runs back up the stairs with his little elf Rov, and you run out to the plane. As you reach the plane, the house explodes.
This has to be the 80s movie where we're all running away from the explosion,
Slow-mo.
right?
No,
Yeah.
you're slow walking
Yeah, nobody turns around
in a
to
line.
look.
In a
Yeah.
line.
With our arms around each other?
Yeah.
I wanted to do like a run, jump, and like
Freeze
That's
frame,
what
high
it was time.
five.
freeze frame against the explosion.
You do.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
To finish off, because we're kind of over time, folks, and thank you all for staying with us for a long session today. Angie, you fly her back to the other side of the lake, and she takes you. And Nick, like when they were saying it, they weren't joking. They take you to a place. Nikki ends up showing you because she heads to a community center in a very rundown part of town, where she gives out hard creds, cred sticks, and stuff to parents. They've set out this full holiday meal of ham and scalloped potatoes and green beans and pie and everything. And all of the neighborhood kids in this project housing all come there, and she gives each of them toys and the parents money and food, and her elves help her. You learn in the ride. Yes, you learn in the ride down here. This is kind of her shtick. Is she robs corporations to give money to poor people. This is her whole thing.
Since Gnarly was here last year, she actually has like a large nylon duffel where she's handing out bats to all the kids. Bring them up. Right.
She that's why the people call her Saint Nikki. Also because she dresses like Santa. For your presents, for Errickson, she pulls out a bottle of 60-year-old mead. Right? A honey mead in this huge bottle, right? And then she gives you a new pommel stone for your sword. That is pure ruby.
Just like still wiping the blood off as he cries a little bit. Thank you.
Yeah, tear lines coming through the blood.
For Angie, she goes, "I hear through my elves that you like to cook."
Annie
Miss
does
Ma'am,
too.
I love. He does too. Miss Ma'am, I really do love to cook, and it has been an honor to help you spread this joy at Christmas cheer.
So first, she gives you a cookbook, and it is literally a 300-year-old French cookbook
Oh my God.
that she stole from
Oh.
some corp exec. She goes, "I figured this would be better in your collection."
It's a
then
goddamn
she-
relic, Miss Ma'am.
She gives you a custom Christmas ornament. She says, "Not only does this go in your tree, if you have a problem, all you have to do is push the little button, and my elves will come to help."
She just she looks around at this ragtag group of people that she's calling friends for the evening, and she goes, "Yeah, okay, for later though. Thank you."
For later. And she gives Gnarly's favorite thing in the world, the pie and the giant bottle of liquor.
Oh,
And a
Hey,
fresh
Sigma.
bat, because it looks like your other bat's stained.
it's another Christmas miracle. This one's aluminium.
She goes, for Mix, she has a brand new hat. It's very similar to the hat that Kayla's wearing. She goes, but once you investigate it, you'll find it has some special abilities.
I do that investigation.
We'll talk about that later. And Skritch, she brings you your yearly stocking
Yay!
filled with explosives.
Yay!
Every time it enters and swings. Chat, thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you from me, from Mallo, from our whole cast. It was a fun stream. I hope you all had a good time. If you missed any portion of it, Mallo's going to put it up on youtube.com/Identico.
Yes.
Happy holidays, folks. Merry Heistmas. That's where we're going to leave you for tonight.
Thank you for letting us join in the chaos.
Merry
Thank
Heistmas!
Merry Christmas. Thank you so much.
Mwah. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.